Wow. Back from my break. Had some nice lunch and had a little walk, and now I'm back and we're on the return screen after you load a file, and now we go back into the game. So last time we left off, we built a city here. I purchased the eternal furnace to prove these 2 tiles, which we need to do this, and we have a profit. So with this, oh, someone's been attacked. See, what is this? What capital? What is this? Not here. I guess there's the resources. Awesome. It's just AI's business, right? So with this, we can found a religion. So find a religion. We choose a symbol. So Catholicism is used, Islam is used, and then the rest of the symbols are available, apart from Buddhism. For me, that's like a sailing cog, which is used as to turn the tiller on a boat, like a steering wheel. That's just a cross. That's also a cross, but this is more like a Templar looking one. That's more Protestantism, which is probably Church of England? Question mark. And that's just it. It's the moon with a star. So that's like I always just look at that and like, that's cool. Anyway, let's choose a cool. Not really cool symbols, really, but let's choose this one, and then it looks like a sword, and then other swords around it, and then that little halo or something like that, and then we click on it, and then we change it to eternal fire, and then we find a founder belief is what we get, and then a follower belief is what everyone else gets, but we get both anyway because it's our religion. So we need to deal with happiness. Each chooses to follow his religion, so that's good. And then we need to think about what do we want to improve the most that will give us the most benefit. We don't really have much world wonders because they've been taken from us, so we don't want to improve any of those. We can improve our temples, giving us production gold. If we get the gold one, that will just negate the maintenance cost of the temple, which is quite good. I think we want to get a fervor, which uses a obelisk, which gives us great engineer points. Great engineer points means we get a great engineer, and with a great engineer we can quickly get those wonders that we do want and produce them much faster. So we want to build that, and we get more production. The more production we have, the more we can build buildings and units, and with those units and buildings we can then defend ourselves or focus on other aspects of the game. So let's found this religion. So our goal with this religion is to spread it as quickly as we can to our 4 cities, and then go to city states and then we can try to convert the main cities of other civilizations, which they won't be happy of because this is like the holy city. And then our goal is, if we want to go faith really hard, we just liberate, we remove, we go with great profit, go here, tap it 4 times and remove the holy city. It will always be a holy city, but it removes the ability for this religion to actually spread, unless they get another profit at some stage. But it reduces the pressure to other cities that you have converted, and therefore by doing so you can make those 7 cities turn to 0, if you're able to, if you're lucky enough to do so. Now we have iron, we can, and we have, we don't really have much gold, but I want to get a swordsman. Upgrade to a swordsman. Keep exploring. Use fortify. And let's keep exploring. So we can go to Venice Aries, or get science from Portugal. At the moment we don't want to spread the religion, their religion to us, so we don't want to trade yet. So now we're building a road to the city, and then we'll do is either make a bridge, road, bridge there, or we can go from here and then just go down. So it's like we get, so it's easier for us to quickly jump around 4 cities. Okay, and it's the first time finally the AI are now looking at other civilizations and thinking, I'm going to plan to attack or use my units to actually be aggressive. And for this situation, I'll just say I'm not interested. Means that Egypt is very interested in going for possibly them. They're willing to sacrifice their own units to. Alright, let's go sort out this barb camp. Can try to get these 3 kilowatt would be good because it reduces tile costs. Natural growth.
Recurs ile Juntilop yan ululul yokult inteche un pactal un mertalel basake.
So now we've enhanced the religion, therefore we get another follower buff, and then we get a Hunter belief, which we only get. We can reduce the price of missionaries, which means we can buy them more, or we can just make them a bit stronger, so we can easily spread them, the religion. I think we'll just make them a bit stronger, and then let's see if there's any more. Gold is a problem, so happiness from granaries and gold to our palaces. Let's be friends with Egypt. Let's reduce the cost of culture. We got Golden Age, and we want to get ourselves a sorted. 5 turns might upgrade it. Sure. They don't have a religion position. So if you open borders with another civilization, they have free will to walk into your city borders. If it's a missionary, that means they don't get damaged over time with attrition for going into the wrong border, and therefore your strength goes down. Eventually you get to 0 strength, and then that unit disappears. Therefore you should always close your borders so that they get attrition, but they can still walk through. Research agreement, okay. It just means you can slow down the faith spreading. So we should probably create a great work. So we'll get some culture and also tourism. Mainly it's just for the culture. So the more culture per turn is much better than long term than it is having a lot short term. And of course, they finished my wonder that I wanted. So I'm just going for university. You go there. Or do we want to go there? Go there. Oh wait, no. You want that. Okay. Now we have our unique unit. So with all these buffs we can now go boop, and they keep their promotions from the previous unit type to the next. So upgrade to the full plated fire warrior. This symbol is the same symbol as this one, but it looks so much better on this token. It's a default symbol. When I was making the mod, the default is a settler symbol, and sometimes it randoms the symbol of the unit, so it could be a horse, it could be a elephant, but in actual fact they're just longswordsmen. There are 8 of them in the unit. A traditional, not traditional, but in the base game, there are, I think, more rows of swordsmen, and I've reduced it down to 8, and I've also increased this model size so they look more menacing, and they are also much stronger. They do not upgrade to musketeers as they outstrength them. Instead they get replaced when rifling is introduced, which is here. And most time you can just go straight into musketmen. They're way better than longswordsmen, but this is our unique unit, and we probably should start thinking, since we're now an empire, do we want to focus? Our next thing is, what is our victory goal? Because at this point our unique unit can out strengthen most enemies unique units at this point. The civs that I have met, and we can just go and try to attack. We can go after the city with Stonehenge. Sorry, I can go after the city of Stonehenge. I can and they also have another one that I was trying to build, so I could take that. And also, if I take the city, I also get the gems they have improved. At this point, I feel like we should think about heading south, and probably, since we got our unique unit, we could either defend the border and just have a lot of units we produce, since we've got a lot of gold per turn, and just have them on the border, or we can start producing some siege units and using the catapults to attack the city. But for now, I'm just gonna pot along and produce more. Probably get another worker if they suggest, and then another 2 credits. So with merchants, you can put down a custom house, or you can do a trade mission. So custom house does 9 gold, which could be really useful on this tile since I've improved it. Or you can try and get influence and be friends, and we get whales. For now, probably best if we're going to go. We can do this. It will replace the sheep. So instead, I'm going to settle on this hill. And now we have spies. Someone has entered the Renaissance. Golden Ages have ended. So who's above? Okay, we'll go spy. Our enemy. Which is here.
Ireis considerar.
So now we can reduce our building maintenance by 10%. And we should probably finish this tree actually. Since we're thinking of going for war, we probably should finish this. And then carry on into the Empire. Who's got a strong military now? Me still. Okay. So we can start a golden age or more tourism. I'll get more tourism.
Maalop king, anak ditej. Ha. Ma, impact.
So there are some buildings you just don't need to build because they're already in. You don't use them, like the harbour, because you already got a connection. There's no need for another. But anyway, and I have to end it here as it is now 30 minutes, and I'll be back on to the next episode shortly.